screen there. Thank you, thank you. And we are off. I want to welcome everybody in. Real quick, folks, here's what I want to do. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, here's what, for those of you that can see the screen, this is something that we've sort of been talking about for a couple of weeks now, and it's under debate right now because, folks, look, we are absolutely open to ideas and conversation on a few things, of course. The founders and myself and Milton will ultimately make the final decisions on things, but we've been saying this from day one that it's about the team and not about the companies. It's really about us growing our network. That's the main thing that we've been talking about: getting connected, learning, sharing, and then earning as a result of that, and actually going through that process. And so, this is a sheet that we're putting out for right now, and it's going to be available to everybody. And I just want to make sure that everybody sees it and kind of has, a chance to weigh in and share some of their thoughts. But this is what we're thinking about doing with our system right now. As you can see, we have our system flow for the 1mlm system. And this is really the flow of things right now. People come to, a presentation. We have several presentations that we've made available to you that you can use to expose people to what it is that we're doing. We have the MLM versus affiliate presentation. We have the straight overview of 1mlm system, where it has both overviews from me and Milton. There's the compensation plan presentation for 1mlm system, and we also have the MLM versus affiliate training slash presentation that you can use. I may have said that already, but those are three to four separate presentations that you can use to show someone. All of them lead back to the registration page, which also features a presentation. For now, at least, it's a recording of our live launch. But on that page, they can register. And what we've sort of done is changed up our entire flow, where before we had people registering for everything, all the programs and whatnot, right on the registration page. And then after talking to a couple of top networkers in the industry, we did make a change there, and we've made that a lot simpler. So now people can just go ahead and register, and once they register, once they get on the inside, once they get on the inside of the membership area, they really have to first sign up for our free programs in order to unlock the basic training, right? And that's really very important. Is that we wanted to train people, right? It's connect, learn, share, and earn. So learn is the second most important thing that we have going in our formula. And it's really that simple. Is we want to train you. Is we want to teach people network marketing, and we want to do it with the free programs. So, we've made a couple of changes in that area, which you can probably see on the screen already right now. So I'll just go in there and sort of show you that step one of our process, of making money, is going to first include the free level, which we want to put the emphasis on social networks and e-commerce. Now, again, we're still talking about this. Okay, now look, I'm a big fan of Viradyne. I'm a big fan of Vistaprint. Vistaprint made a change in their compensation plan, but it still ultimately is about buying from yourself. That being said, I'm a big fan of Vistaprint, and they're available through Big Crumb. So when we're talking about making things simple and simplifying it, if you need business cards, if you need flyers, you might as well go through the Vistaprint store on your Big Crumbs mall. That just makes sense. And we really want to put some emphasis here on shopping online, buying from ourselves, and then getting on some of these social networks and talking about some of the deals that we're finding on these sites. And again, this is some social networking and some advertising and some branding, things that we want to teach you to do through social networks, to teach you how to get into groups that talk about business and promote things that you're in. So you can get into several of the groups on these social networks and talk about the 1MLM system. If you do have another opportunity out there, that's fine. You can still go on here and brand yourself. You can get into conversations and sort of get to know people in the community, and at the same time give them the chance to get to know you. We call this branding, really and truly. That's what it's about when we talk about branding yourself. Um, you should be reading books and you should be studying the industry so that when you interact with other business people, you'll have something of value to share. And this is a great way to attract people to you, that will want to work with you after they sort of see the value that you have to share. So these are the things that we're teaching you, and we want to teach you through our system. And so again, we want to, kind of make a change there. Now again, this is all tentative. And some of you may have never heard of some of these social networks here. You all know about SideTick by now. You should have seen the videos and the introduction of I Am Faceplate. And one of the reasons that we want to bring I Am Faceplate in, or at least I want to bring it in, because it works in tandem with an advertising widget, the Adsley widget. And if we're talking about driving traffic to websites and some more advanced topics, things that will help you out later in the game, I want to help you get a foothold, at least with this I Am Faceplate. It is a powerful social network. A lot of people don't even know about it. And it's a great place to brand yourself and find new leads and new people to work with. See, our goal with step one with our free level is to teach you up and train you up so that you can hopefully sponsor 2 or 3 new business partners into 1MLM system. And again, we want to use some international opportunities here as well, which is something else I wanted to kind of put in here as a way to sort of change up our flow, because we have had some international folks joining. And again, we are super pre-launch still. I mean, we've launched our system, but we're still in pre-launch as a team. We're still growing as a team, and we're still figuring out who's going to emerge as a leader to help really carry our message forward. Who's going to really step forward as a serious business partner, and who's going to really grow a huge team here. And in that process, we're also learning what's causing snags for people during signups. And so all of this is an effort to help ease the sign up so people can get in the door and start learning, right? And then, of course, if you really want to start earning some money, if you really want to start making some money, we want to look at our $10 level. Again, going back up here to the top, you sign up for your choice of $10 level program. So this is number one, is going to unlock more training. So there's going to be some stuff that isn't available to you at the free level that we're going to be teaching you at the $10 level, because we really want some partners that commit to us at the $10 level. All right. And so what we're doing here is we're actually moving the net spend to the $10 level. Even though it's free, what we're really seeing here is how this can work in tandem with other $10 opportunities. So we can use this as a pay it forward, kind of deal to help pay it forward for Crazy Good or All in One Profits or GVO. Now, these two are kind of up for grabs, and this is what I mean by these things are not finalized, because these are very similar programs here, but they're also very different in terms of what they offer. And this level here, again, this $10 level, we want to make it the same way as we have things now. So if you refer somebody to the 1MLM system and you're in Crazy Good, but they want to get into all-in-one profits, we are going to have it set up to where they need to contact you and say, hey, I want to do all-in-one profits, so that you can at least have the opportunity to to get that sale, to go ahead and get positioned, so that the person you signed up can now follow you into all-in-one profits. And same with GVO, right? So that if you're not signed up, but a person that you're working with wants to get into this program, they'll contact you. You get signed up, and now they can sign up. And this way, we keep our team together. and we really need to do more in terms of encouraging communication. You know, if you're signing up people or if you're getting signed up under someone, you should be talking to the people that you've sponsored. And if you've been sponsored by someone, again, you should be reaching out to your sponsor. It's a two-way street. You know, it's not one or the other. It's a partnership that we're talking about teaching you here in terms of being a professional in network marketing. And all these little things have a lot to do with how much money you and I are earning. So again, back to what we're saying here is $10 level programs. We're thinking about adding a couple of really powerful tools here because these are list generating and list building tools, which will allow you to create campaigns to to follow up with people and to really build your list, which is an important thing, right? So if you're on these social networks and you're marketing and you're talking about your experiences from shopping online and working with our team, if you're on there doing that, you know, you'll eventually want to start driving traffic to some place, and when you get there, you want to have a way to capture those leads, capture those names and those emails, so you can email them and follow up with them and tell them about what else you have going, and sort of build a relationship with those people so that they'll trust you enough to take action with the business opportunities that you are involved with, folks. That was really the whole point of us having stifle profits in the system in the first place. That being said, we realize that there are a few other programs that might be better in terms of, the actual quality, right? Because look, right off the top, folks, I use a Weber, which is probably one of the best autoresponder list campaign, programs around. But it can be kind of expensive for a new person. So, Stifort was pretty affordable, $50 one time, $10 a month after that. Here, with the all-in-one profits or even the GVO, we might be able to offer the same exact idea for $10, so that we can at least get folks started. And then, now, whereas we, currently have, things maxed out, where you need to be in this one and this one and this one, this will sort of give us some more flexibility to be able to say, well, you don't necessarily need to get into Start for Profits. You can join if you just like the compensation plan and some of the things that they offer, or again, you can just go ahead and pass on it and take a look at our current $50 level programs. And again, this one's $40 to join, one time 40, $20 after that. This one here is around $49, of course. This is your cell phone bill, though, so if you're paying a bill right now, this is an expense you already have, and for you, it's a question of whether or not you're saving money by spending less here with the Solar Bay. And again, we may be able to add a couple other programs in here that we can endorse and stand behind, and at the same time, we have that protection built into our system for you, so you can still refer people to our system and not worry about losing leads. Because if you have a partner that signs up and you're not in Stifort, but they want to get in Stifort, just like we got through talking about, they can contact you, get you into Stifort, and this is pretty much the old school way of building as well, where we take care of one another and we look out for one another. And a lot of this is somewhat lost in this new age of network marketing where people don't really know each other and the relationships aren't that strong. Folks, we have a Facebook group, and I really hope that more of you will start participating in the group and start talking as a team, because this is the important stuff, that we start cheering one another on if we're going to make it, right? That we start, again, really, really coming together as a community and as a team, as a group, so that we can start sharing the same message when we're talking to other people about the 1MLM system. Okay, now one of the things that we also want to do is we do want to embrace all of network marketing and all of network marketers, all of them that are out there. But we want a system It also works for newbies. So, at this time, we are talking about maybe possibly, allowing folks to add their own programs into our system, but we want to, sort of wait to make sure that the people who do that are leaders, are folks that get our message, that understand what it is that we're trying to do, and that will be able to take a new person from step A to step Z. So if step A is the free programs and help them start making money in the $10 programs, now they have money. Now they're an actual business partner that can invest in higher programs. So now they can come through the $50 level, right? And you can help them make some more money. As you can see, we're talking about getting up to about $1,000 a month, right? Now you aren't struggling in any of these other opportunities out there that may cost you $200 a month to be on auto ship, maybe $100 a month to be on auto ship. You and your business partners now have money to fund your business activities and your business investments. Isn't that what it's all about? We're talking about giving people a real strategy from A to Z to be able to pay for any business in the industry, while focusing on our structure, because that's the main thing, and really shifting the power back where it belongs. The power belongs with you and I, not the companies, right? These companies shouldn't have the power to shut us down, to sell out, and cause us to lose our income, but they do, because we continue to put all of our faith and all of our eggs into one company's basket. And then when something happens to that company, there goes our basket. So we want to be smart. We want to be intelligent, and we want to guard against that through our system by setting up our structure in such a way that the companies can come and go, right? See, for example, while we are so glad that all of you who join Strive for Profits are involved, if, for example, you want to get involved with the all-in-one profits, which is $10, it's not going to cost you more money. You just stop paying for Strive for Profits, right? And then, start paying for all-in-one, and there's no loss of money. But what changes here is the compensation, right? This is a very strong compensation here in terms of what All in One offers. And again, it just may make it into our system. I'm sort of talking as if it will, but I don't have that final decision yet. But it's a very strong compensation plan, in terms of what you can earn from $10. It's a really really strong compensation plan. So a person may want to participate in this one rather than this one, right? And then same can be said for GVO. Again, it's $10, but gives you a ton of tools, that you aren't getting with this one or this one, such as a video conferencing room, and several more, opt-in boxes, list building tools, ways to have an email campaign follow-up. So very very powerful stuff here. Just different compensation. That being said, like we say all the time, we can't make money in network marketing without a network, right? These are affordable. So if you do have to spend the extra $10 or extra $10 here, extra $20 a month, yeah, right? With what you're spending is kind of going up, but it's not breaking you at the same time. I mean, again, these are very, very affordable. And again, here with this one so powerful, you sponsor 2 or 3 business partners, and you're in profit, and you're making enough money to pay for everything else. Follow what we have outlined. The $500 a month, if you use these programs, these $10 programs, to get up to around $500 a month, you're going to be in good shape moving forward. You can join any of these programs, and it's not going to hurt you financially in order to do it. And it's just simply going to add to your bottom line. Soon you'll be making $1,000 a month from home, and won't that feel good? Again, now what else do you want to do? You're making $1,000 a month. You have a network marketing structure that you've grown, and you have your eye on this other business that you want to get involved with. But now you've got 2 or 3 business partners that you can go in with. You aren't going by yourself and then looking for people to work with, right? Isn't our strategy a better way? Doesn't this sound more intelligent? folks. We hope so. And again, sound off. Let us know if you like this flow so far, what we're talking about in terms of changing things up. And let's continue to move forward. Let's continue to grow our team and improve. And I'll see you all at the very, very top. Thank you for watching.